Citing quotes and estimates, I think that's a huge part that our homeowners give them a lot of fear right from the beginning. When you're looking at a citing quote or an estimate, you want to make sure it's really more set up as a proposal. All the work that is going to be done from start to finish. There's a lot of easy things that you can kind of point to when you're looking at a proposal, a quote, an estimate, just to see like if there is a red flag. And the first is really the details. If you find that your kind of quote or proposal is really 1 page or 2 pages, that's kind of a red flag that you need to ask a lot more questions because they're not giving you all those answers, which means they may not have the experience necessary to get the job done right. I think the biggest thing that you're looking for though when you're looking at an estimate or proposal is your first one there is going to be the CCB number. Go to the official government websites, look up the CC number, and does that match the name, the business owner corresponding with that actual CCB? And is that a current registered CCB? Oftentimes what we find with contractors is they're using each other's CCBs, and you're really going to flush that out whether this is a legitimate business by going and looking up that CCB. But the biggest thing that you want to make sure is that you're looking at a full detailed proposal that outlines from the start to the finish, as well as any potential issues that might arise and how those are handled. The biggest one you want to focus on is disclaimers. Disclaimers are really going to spell out who's responsible for what. Oftentimes, if you find a disclaimer notice that is going to be multiple pages long, you really do need to spend time there figuring out what are the issues here that are going to arise. It's a great point there to just spend time with the contractor asking the questions, because construction is just ripe full of issues. Things are going to come up, and when they do come up, you want to make sure that you understand whether it's your responsibility or the contractor's responsibility. Something as simple as we're going to remove the satellite dish, but we're not going to reinstall it. That's oftentimes going to be in a disclaimer piece, and you just want to make sure that you fully understand your project. So again, if you're going to spend the majority of your time looking at a proposal, focus on that disclaimer piece. There is a lot that goes into a citing quote. I think the hardest piece when homeowners are looking at citing quotes is they don't know what they don't know. The average citing job has about 40 to 50 different products that go into the job, but your contractor and the homeowner may only talk about one product, and that's the citing product. Now, the citing product, again, is just one piece of the overall puzzle. So when you're looking at the details in your proposal and you're wondering why is one cost so much different than the other, you really do want to get a proposal that really outlines all the products that are going in your house. Another item that really makes things vary when it comes to the proposal is going to be about labor. Labor is the most expensive piece to getting your job done the right way. Oftentimes that we find when a quote is going to vary by multiple thousands of dollars against everybody else's quote, it's generally speaking is they have the wrong labor source, and so they really are using cheap labor at that time. So generally what we tell the homeowners is oftentimes you might want to throw the highest one out, because that might be more of a sales company you're working with and less of a contractor. You might want to throw the lowest one out as well. So if you've got 3 or 4 different quotes, you want to focus on really the 2 or 3 that you felt best during the overall process, and the price matches the same to really then compare apples to apples from there.